So I want to talk about relative minor. Relative minor scales. And we've been talking about natural minor. So if we were to write out a natural minor, this is a natural minor scale, and you'd notice that you've got 1, 2, flat third, 4, 5, flat 6, flat 7, and 1. Now, let's look at this. How many flats and sharps do we have in there? Well, none, right? So we've got this scale. That's a natural minor scale. And that scale has no sharps and no flats. Well, what major scale has no sharps and no flats? C major scale. So, if we write out C major scale, you'll see that A natural minor scale, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, is simply a C major scale that starts on A. That's all. So these, that's how these are related. So you've got A natural minor, its relative major is C major. So then, if A natural minor is related to C major, then we can, I know we've done this a bunch of times, but this is just a continuation of the circle of fourths and fifths, right? C, F, B flat, E flat, A flat. I think you can see kind of where I'm going with this. So in that one, we said that the relative minor to C is A. Okay. And then, you know, G, the relative minor to G, what would it be? Well, if you said E, you'd be right. And so on and so forth. Let's just write that one out again, just for the sake of doing it. If we were to write out G major scale, G, A, B, C, D, F sharp, G, and we wanted to write out E, its relative minor scale, we're just going to write out E natural minor, and there it is. So you've got that flat third, the flat 6, and flat 7 here. Oops, there it is. Sorry. You get the idea. So continuing on, the natural minor for D would be B natural minor. A would be F sharp or G flat. E would be C sharp or D flat. B would be A flat or G sharp. G flat would be E flat or D sharp. D flat would be B flat or A sharp, etc., etc. Let's go up here. What do you think this one? D natural minor, G that's C natural minor scale. And F is the last one. So you see that these are, of course, the relative natural minors to the major scale, all of the major scales. Hopefully that makes sense. And yeah, write out your scales. It's really good practice. And then, you know, you may even look further and just, you know, here's maybe a little trick to remembering these. Besides that they share the same notes, of course. But, you know, if you look at it, C to A, you know, what is that interval relationship? And we're going to start talking a lot more about intervals. You know, the distance between two notes. And what is that interval relationship? So I'll let you think about that, maybe without just telling you the answer for now. And see, yeah. So that would be one way to think about that. All right, so that's about all I have to share with you right now. Thanks so much for watching. Goodbye.